Hello everyone, this is the time to begin the second part of the explanation of the poem Keeping Quiet, written by a Chilean writer, Pablo Neruda. Children, what did you understand from the first episode of the poem Keeping Quiet? What is keeping quiet? Or what is the poet asking all of us to do? He is demanding or appealing only one thing: keep quiet or stand still and go for introspection or self-examination. Analyze yourself. What for? You know, we are, of course, doing different types of activities in this world with different problems. Or in other words, we are living among the world of tensions, worries, miseries, etc. So that is the need. That's the need of this request. What is the request? Keep quiet or stand still. Dear students, I welcome all of you once again to the summary and analysis of the poem Keeping Quiet. Written in a simple yet elegant language, Keeping Quiet is a free verse poem. It begins with an appeal to keep quiet and stand or stay still at the count of 12 and urges for a complete cessation of words and actions. Dear students, this is a free verse poem. It begins with an appeal, request to keep quiet and stay still at the count of 12. That means the poet will count up to 12 and everybody in the world has to stand still, stop doing their works. What for? For a self-examination. Definitely that is the content or the central idea of the poem. Children, I welcome once again to the stanza-wise explanation of the poem Keeping Quiet. Here you have the first stanza of the poem. Now we will count to 12 and we will all keep still. For once on the face of the earth, let's not speak in any language. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. What is the appeal here? From these lines you find the appeal of the poet. Now we will count to 12. Here poet will count to 12 and we will all keep still. Silent, still means silent, immovable. For once on the earth or on the face of the earth, let's not speak in any language. So what is really meant by the poet in these lines? Before that, let us have the meanings of the unfamiliar words in the first stanza. Count means say the numbers, counting numbers, saying the numbers. 12 means here in the poem 12 signs of hours on the clock. You have noticed the 12 signs, symbols of hours on the clock. Still means quiet and motionless. Face means surface. Dear students, the poet in the lines or in these lines asks everyone to count up to 12 in their mind. The number 12 represents the hours of the day or the months of a year. What is it for? What's the need of counting up to 12? He wants all of us to be calm and still. People across the nations have to unite together. So intention is very clear that he needs everyone in the world uniting together, coming together, or togetherness is demanded here. So they shall not speak their own languages. Rather, they all shall keep quiet and speak the language of silence. Language of silence. Silence has a deep meaning. Don't misunderstand with the word of silence. The word silence has different meanings. Here the meaning is positive. Be optimistic, not pessimistic. What is the wrong meaning or what is the negative meaning of silence? Death. Death is silence. But here silence is not death. or not the total inactivity. This silence is for a short while, for an introspection, self-examination, and that examination will definitely help everyone in the world to unite or to be united, and also to come together, and also to have a better start or better life thereafter. And the people, when they stop talking, I mean stop speaking their languages, definitely they will be speaking one language in their mind, that is silence. This will bring unity among all the humans on the face of the earth. So what brings the unity among all the human beings in this earth? Silence. What type of silence? Silence observed everywhere in the world together. Therefore, togetherness is important element for maintaining a peaceful world. He demands that. And of course, from these lines we need to understand that the poem's mode is very simple, that this is an anti-war poem. He really neglects, he really avoids, he means the poet, really avoids, or he needs everyone avoid, everybody deserts, wars and battles from this world, and maintain a peaceful atmosphere here, uniting together. And for that, definitely the people need to be silent. This is what is the first stanza of the poem speaking about. I welcome to the second stanza. I welcome all of you to the second stanza of the poem. It would be an exotic moment. What would be that? What would be an exotic moment? What is exotic moment here? What do you understand by exotic moment here? Can you just imagine what is the exotic moment indicated here? This is a very different moment. We are going to learn about that exotic moment here. Unusual moment it is, not usual. When everybody becomes silent, that is an unusual moment, exotic moment. Without rush, without engines, we would all be together in a sudden strangeness. So that's sudden strangeness. What is the sudden strangeness talked about? Quietness, silence. So who is demanding this silence from us? The poet. Who is the poet? Pablo Neruda, a Chilean poet. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales, and the men gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. So what do you learn from these lines? It would be an exotic moment. There's a question, what is the exotic moment in the poem? The exotic moment is the silence of the world, or when everyone becomes silent, that becomes an unusual moment in this world. Without rush. Without rush means what? The people will, everything will be stopped. Every work will be stopped. Without engines, we would all be together in a sudden strangeness. And also the fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales. You know, many species in the world are disappearing. What is the main cause of the disappearance of the other living beings in this world? We the human beings. Deforestation is a way of destructing the forest. Killing whales, destructing the resources in the ocean or in the sea. In many ways, the human beings are destroying, destructing, spoiling the life of many, both on the land and in the sea. And when all the people stop doing all these different types of harmful activities, definitely that's an exotic moment. Let us have a look at the meanings of some unfamiliar words. Exotic means unusual. Moment here means a short period of time. Rush means hurry. Engines means machines. This is the word of machines. Strangeness means unusual. Cold sea, sea near the poles. I mean south and north poles. Hurt, injured. These are meanings of some unfamiliar words. Now let us complete with the point-wise explanation of the second stanza. When everything will become, or when everything will come to a standstill, silent, it would be a rare situation. No one will be in a rush. There will be no engines running, no vehicles running, no engines functioning. Everyone will be calm and quiet, united with each other in a strange atmosphere. It will be strange because it has never happened earlier. That's why it is an exotic moment. No person would be harming any other living beings either for food or to earn his livelihood. All the people who work endlessly will get some time to look at their injuries and the damage they have caused to their body. Here the fishermen, they are gathering salt, usually hurt their hands. And they can just think of the activity they have been engaged in, and they can find some solution to escape from those injuries. They can do all these things only if they go for a self-introspection. And if anybody needs self-introspection or self-examination, they need to be silent or quiet. And this is the need of keeping quiet, or this is the reason why the poet is asking everybody in the world to keep quiet. Dear students, definitely here we want everyone to stop for a while in order to see and feel their achievements and how much they have lost for the sake of attaining such materialistic things. We are living in a world of materialistic elements or things. Definitely, when we are going for a self-examination or analyzing ourselves, definitely we will be able to understand the achievements that we have, how much we have lost, how much we have gained. Definitely that feeling, that thought, that moment will definitely bring or take us to a better life in the future. Children, that's the end of the second stanza. Students, we will find the detailed areas of the next few stanzas in the next episode. Till we meet in the next episode or the next part of the explanation of the poem, I am your English teacher signing off. Take care. Have a wonderful day.